Alright everybody, welcome! This is the first time we do patch notes together, and we will be looking at the Early Access Hotfix 12. Alright, so it already started. For me it is 4 PM or 4:30. It will be down for at least 2 hours. Let's get into the patch notes. So, they fixed several issues that could cause severe instability. That sounds great. The less instability, the less stuttering, the less unnecessary dying. Characters level 14 and under will be placed in a separate matching pool. That sounds great! So that means if you start a new character and you jump into the Goblin Caves, normal, you will not be matched against people that already have all of their perks unlocked, all of their abilities, maybe way more gold than you have. So I feel like this is a really good change. They are starting off with a banger for everybody that is not that experienced, for everybody who wants to start a new character and not be matched up against really geared people. This is great. All around very good change, and I feel like this will feel very good, so the play experience will improve drastically. If any member of your party is level 15 or above, the entire party will be placed in a level 15 plus matchmaking pool. And I get that. So if one of your friends is already really experienced and wants to show you how it's done, then the opponents should match his capabilities, right? The level requirement to sign up for the trading post has been increased from level 10 to level 15. I think this is to combat the gold selling, but I am not that sure. This, if you're doing a playthrough, will delay getting some higher tier items from the trade, but I don't feel it will take so much longer. So this is maybe just a change to combat the gold sellers. Maybe some new accounts that are getting boosted to level 10 to then sell on those markets. I feel like they're getting banned. Has to be, right? And then they want to delay how fast they can actually spam again. So a very good change again. For everybody that is playing a lot, these extra 5 levels will not feel very long. They will fly past, you're having a blast, and you won't even notice, and you're already level 15. Fix an issue where the Dark Swarm circle would mostly end up in the center region of the map. Now I have noticed that, and I thought this is on purpose, right? I thought this is on purpose, and they want to draw the circles almost always towards the center of the map, and I was thinking like, yeah, this is on purpose. They have specifically designed the maps to have a very interesting circle in the center, right? I thought that. I thought it's on purpose. I guess not, but now we should see more circles on the edges, and that is a great news for miners in the Goblin Caves. So I'm a fan of this change, but I don't know how this will affect all the other maps and all the other circles. Let's get to the spicy changes. Wizards! The invisibility duration has been increased from 3 to 4. Oh! A whole 1 more second. But I feel like 4 is already pretty good. I feel like 4 is a spot where, even in solo, I feel comfortable. Wizard's haste duration has been increased from 6 to 8. Alright, I'll take it. I'm playing Wizard, I enjoy Wizard a lot. But I have to say that I have had so many great conversations on how they should change the Wizard. And one great idea is that they revert the changes entirely. So Invis goes back to 5, Haste stays at 12, I feel like it was before. But if you use it on somebody else, the duration is cut in half, for example. Now that's a smart change. So for solo wizards, the ability stays pretty powerful. But for group play, and when you are trying to buff up one single person, to be this insane damage dealer that is hasted, invised, I don't know, buffed out of his mind with all the buffs there are. Now the spell is 50% less powerful. That's a great change. That would be a great change. But I feel like this could hit a sweet spot. We will have to see. Added an option to control whether items in the following utility slots are automatically placed in your hand after an item is used. Now I thought that this option was already in play, and I disabled it because I, for example, don't like to place a campfire and then there is a delay between when I can actually sit down because my character is selecting the next item. So I always thought that I turned that off, but I feel like now it is properly turnable. Alright, improvements to Iron Shield. So that means their in-house anti-cheat system got improved, and that's always great news. Last thing we're gonna cover is developer comments. We have decided to try out a separate matchmaking pool for players under level 15 to give them a little more time to learn and adjust to game prior to engaging with the trading post. We have also adjusted the minimal level required to open the trading post feature from level 10 to 15 to sync with this new matchmaking system. Alright, so it's not to combat actually the gold sellers, it's just to make a little bit more sense. So until level 15 you are in this separate matchmaking pool and they just want to match the numbers, I guess. We also realized we may have gone too far with the recent nerfs to the wizard spell and have slightly increased the duration of the haste and invisibility spells. The bard rework, that sounds nice, so there will be a bard rework, and more significant class balance changes are still planned for the future update. So that's nice. So we will have a major shakeup later down the line. Finally, we discovered a bug with our Dark Swarm logic that caused most circles to end in the central region. Now I thought that was on purpose. Resulting in many battles being concentrated in a few repetitive modules. We hope this hotfix should expand the play stage a little bit. I think this is a great change. I know it doesn't sound like much, but the game will feel a lot different. We hope this hotfix should expand the play stage by a little bit. We are also working on adding more layouts with more variety of a center module in the near future. Ah, sounds great. Alright, so they had to resend this message, that's why he rewrote it. And down here, it's just saying that it is delayed for another hour. I am fine with that as long as the game is playable afterwards. These were the patch notes, early access hotfix number 12, as you can see here. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really like these changes and I hope to see you in the Goblin Caves. Stay tuned, guys.